What if I told you that the health advice you've been following for years is not just wrong, but could actually be making you age faster? I'm talking about things like walking 10,000 steps a day, something everyone believes is healthy. But here's the shocking truth: it's completely made up. Dr. Daniel Lieberman from Harvard just debunked this myth, along with 6 other so-called health rules that millions of people over 60 are still following. And when I tell you what he discovered about how our bodies actually evolved to function, you're going to be absolutely stunned. In today's video, we're exposing 7 misleading health lies that could be sabotaging your vitality right now. Make sure you watch until the very end, because number 7 will completely blow your mind and could add years to your life. Let's dive in. The first myth is being less active is normal when you age. You've probably been told that slowing down is just part of getting older. You've been fed one of the most dangerous lies about aging. This misconception has convinced millions of seniors that sitting more and moving less is not only acceptable, but expected as we age. Now, here's what Dr. Lieberman found fascinating. Our ancestors, the very people who lived to become grandparents and great-grandparents, never stopped moving. They worked in fields, hunted, gathered food, and most importantly, they actively cared for their grandchildren well into their later years. This constant physical activity wasn't just keeping them busy, it was literally activating powerful biological processes that fought against aging at the cellular level. Here's how Lieberman puts it: when you stop moving, you're not just getting a little weaker, you're actually accelerating every aging process in your body. Your muscles don't just get smaller, they trigger a cascade of decline that affects your heart, your bones, your brain, and even your immune system. The absence of physical activity sends a signal to your body that it's time to shut down, and your biology responds accordingly. The National Health Service has studied this extensively and found that adults over 60 should be physically active every day. Notice they didn't say when you feel like it or if it's convenient. They said every day, because even small amounts of movement are dramatically better than none at all. You don't need to become a marathon runner overnight. Lieberman suggests starting with 150 minutes of moderate activity each week. That could be brisk walking, water aerobics, or even dancing in your living room. The key is consistency, not intensity. Your body has an amazing ability to respond to movement, regardless of your age. Studies show that active seniors have significantly lower mortality rates compared to sedentary ones. I have a friend, Maria, who is currently 65, says she feels stronger than she did in her 30s. Back then, long work days and family stress left her tired and achy. Then she decided to change that. She began with short walks, then added weight training and cardio until working out became her daily ritual, 7 times a week without fail. Now she lifts with ease and runs with energy. So you see, every step you take, every muscle you engage, every time your heart rate increases slightly, you're sending a powerful message to your body that you're not done living fully. But this exercise myth is just the beginning. The second misconception seniors face is even more troubling because it creates a sense of hopelessness about serious health conditions that are actually largely preventable. Now, let's tackle the second myth. Health problems like high blood pressure, cancer, and Alzheimer's are unavoidable with age. Too many people have accepted the belief that diseases like high blood pressure, cancer, and Alzheimer's are simply inevitable parts of aging. This fatalistic thinking is not only wrong, it's preventing you from taking the steps that could protect you from these conditions. What really struck me about Lieberman's work is how he breaks this down. Many diseases are actually preventable, with 75% of conditions seen in doctors' offices being preventable. He makes this really clear point. We often mistake diseases that are more common with aging for diseases caused by aging. And get this, While genes load the gun, the environment pulls the trigger. An environment is way more important and controllable than genetics. Let's start with high blood pressure. Lieberman's observations show this condition isn't an automatic consequence of getting older. People who maintain regular physical activity and follow a healthy diet can often maintain normal blood pressure throughout their lives. Your blood vessels don't have to stiffen and narrow with age if you give them what they need to stay flexible and strong. Here's something interesting from his discussions. Cancer rates have dramatically increased in Western societies, and this increase is strongly associated with wealth, energy intake, and inactivity. Physical activity plays a crucial role in reducing the risk of most common cancers. He found that women getting 150 minutes of physical activity per week have a 30 to 50% lower breast cancer risk. When you move your body regularly, you're boosting your immune system, improving circulation, and helping your body eliminate toxins more effectively. High insulin levels and excess energy also feed cancer cells, while physical activity depresses these factors. Perhaps most importantly, let's talk about Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. What Lieberman discovered is that physical activity helps prevent these conditions by increasing blood flow to the brain, which cleanses it of toxic proteins. Think of it as giving your brain a daily wash that prevents the buildup of harmful debris. The National Institute on Aging has identified specific dietary patterns that can significantly reduce dementia risk. The MIND diet, or Mediterranean Intervention for Neurodegenerative Delay, has shown remarkable results in protecting cognitive function. These diets emphasize foods that nourish your brain: leafy greens rich in protective compounds, berries packed with antioxidants, and healthy fats like olive oil that support brain health. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight. Small changes can create powerful protection. Adding a handful of spinach to your meals provides brain-protecting nitrates. Choosing berries for snacks delivers antioxidants that fight inflammation. Using olive oil instead of butter supports healthy blood flow to your brain. People who follow these dietary patterns closely experience slower rates of cognitive decline and have lower risks of developing dementia. These aren't just statistical correlations. These are real people maintaining sharp minds well into their later years because they gave their bodies and brains the right fuel. But here's where many seniors make a critical mistake. They focus only on cardio exercise and completely ignore strength training, not realizing they're missing the most important component for healthy aging: strength training. A lot of people believe that lifting weight is not needed when you get old. I hear it constantly from people in their 60s and beyond. "I'm too old for weight training," or "lifting weights is for young people." This thinking is not just wrong, it's robbing you of one of the most powerful tools you have to stay strong, independent, and healthy as you age. Here's what Lieberman's observations revealed about what actually happens to your body after age 30. You start losing muscle mass at a rate of about 3 to 8% per decade. This condition, called sarcopenia, doesn't just make you weaker, it creates a dangerous downward spiral. Weak muscles lead to less activity, which leads to even weaker muscles, which increases your risk of falls, fractures, and loss of independence. But here's the remarkable thing, and this is what convinced Lieberman himself: strength training can slow down and even reverse this process, regardless of your age. The National Institute on Aging has observed over decades that resistance exercises are not just safe for seniors, they're absolutely essential for healthy aging. Get this, Lieberman himself started incorporating 2 strength workouts per week after exploring its importance, especially for aging. When you engage in strength training, you're doing far more than just building muscle. You're strengthening your bones by putting beneficial stress on them, which helps prevent osteoporosis and fractures. You're improving your balance and coordination, which dramatically reduces your risk of dangerous falls. You're boosting your metabolism because muscle tissue burns more calories than fat tissue, even when you're resting. Perhaps most importantly, strength training helps slow down the physiological aging process in your organs and body systems. Evidence shows that the older you get, the greater the health benefits of physical activity become. Seniors who exercise regularly have significantly lower mortality rates than those who remain sedentary. You don't need to become a bodybuilder or lift heavy barbells. Strength training for seniors can start with your own body weight, resistance bands, or light dumbbells. The key is focusing on proper form and gradually building strength over time. You can begin with simple exercises like wall push-ups, chair stands, or lifting light weights while seated. What's particularly encouraging is that seniors often see results faster than younger people because their bodies respond so positively to this type of stimulation. Within just a few weeks of consistent strength training, many older adults report feeling stronger, more confident, and more capable in their daily activities. The benefits extend far beyond physical strength. Regular strength training improves your mood, reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety, and gives you more energy for the activities you love. It helps you maintain your independence by making everyday tasks like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or getting up from a chair much easier. Remember, your muscles don't know how old you are. They only know whether they're being challenged or allowed to weaken. By incorporating strength training into your routine just 2 to 3 times per week, you're investing in your future mobility and quality of life. But even if you start strength training tomorrow, you might still be making a critical error that's damaging your joints without you realizing it. Let me share the 4th dangerous myth that's keeping seniors from one of the best exercises for their overall health. The next lie is that running destroys your knees and causes arthritis. How many times have you heard someone say, "Don't run too much, it'll destroy your knees," or "Running causes arthritis when you get older"? This widespread belief has convinced many people in their 60s and beyond to avoid running entirely. But the scientific evidence tells a completely different story. Here's what's really interesting. Lieberman found there is absolutely no credible evidence showing that running increases your risk of developing arthritis or damages healthy knee cartilage. In fact, multiple large-scale observations have found the opposite to be true. Recreational runners actually have lower rates of knee and hip arthritis compared to people who live sedentary lifestyles. Here's why this makes perfect sense when you understand how your joints actually work. Your knee cartilage needs regular, controlled impact to stay healthy. When you run with proper form, the repeated loading and unloading of your joints actually stimulates the cartilage, keeping it resilient and well-nourished. Think of it like a sponge. It needs to be compressed and released regularly to maintain its structure and function. Running also strengthens the muscles around your knees, providing better support and protection for the joint itself. Stronger quadriceps, hamstrings, and calf muscles act like natural shock absorbers, reducing the stress on your knee joint during everyday activities. As a weight-bearing exercise, running helps increase bone density, which becomes critically important for preventing osteoporosis as we age. Strong bones provide a solid foundation for healthy joints and reduce your risk of fractures from falls. Perhaps most importantly for seniors, running helps maintain a healthy weight. Excess body weight is one of the major risk factors for developing knee osteoarthritis. Every extra pound you carry puts additional stress on your knees. By helping you maintain a healthy weight, running actually protects your joints in the long run. Now, this doesn't mean you should ignore proper running technique or push through pain. Most running-related knee injuries occur due to poor form. What Lieberman emphasizes is that humans evolved to run with a barefoot style, landing on the ball or midfoot, which reduces impact forces on the knees rather than heel striking. He stresses not overstriding, throwing your leg out stiffly, and aiming for a high stride rate of 170 to 180 steps per minute. If you're new to running or returning after a long break, begin with a walk-run program. Alternate between walking and short running intervals, gradually increasing the running portions as your body adapts. As Lieberman points out, transitioning to proper running form or minimalist shoes should be gradual to build necessary foot and calf strength. The beauty of running is that it provides incredible benefits for your cardiovascular system, helps maintain bone density, supports mental health, and can be done almost anywhere without expensive equipment. Many seniors discover that running actually makes their legs feel stronger and more stable, not weaker. If you have existing knee problems or concerns, consult with a healthcare provider before starting a running program. But don't let unfounded fears about joint damage keep you from experiencing the remarkable benefits that running can provide for your overall health and longevity. The next myth we need to address might surprise you because it involves a number that has become almost sacred in fitness circles, but has absolutely no scientific basis whatsoever. Another very common misconception that people often claim is that you need to walk 10,000 steps every day to be healthy. This number has become so ingrained in our fitness culture that people feel like failures if they don't reach it. But here's something that might surprise you. According to Dr. Lieberman, this magic number has absolutely no scientific foundation whatsoever. What Lieberman discovered is that the 10,000 steps goal originated from a Japanese pedometer company in the 1960s as a marketing gimmick chosen for its auspicious sound with no scientific basis. They invented a step counter and chose 10,000 steps purely because it was a round, lucky number in Japanese culture. There was no evidence, no health analysis, no scientific basis behind this choice. It was simply a marketing decision that somehow became accepted as medical fact. When experts finally examined the relationship between daily steps and health outcomes, they discovered something remarkable. Lieberman's discussions reveal that the health benefits curve actually levels off at around 7,000 to 8,000 steps per day. This means that walking significantly more than this amount doesn't provide substantially greater health benefits in terms of reducing mortality or improving cardiovascular health. This is particularly important news for seniors who may struggle to reach 10,000 steps due to mobility limitations, joint pain, or other health conditions. You don't need to feel pressured or discouraged if you can't hit that arbitrary number. What his analysis shows is that moving from a sedentary lifestyle to just 4,000 to 5,000 steps daily can reduce your risk of premature death by up to 40%. He makes this great point. The biggest health gains come from simply doing something, anything at all, compared to doing nothing. Even our hunter-gatherer ancestors, who walked between 10,000 and 18,000 steps daily, show us that the health benefits curve flattens out long before reaching their activity levels. You don't need to match their movement patterns to achieve excellent health outcomes. What matters most is consistency, not hitting a specific number. A few minutes of physical activity every day brings significant benefits. If you can walk 3,000 steps regularly, that's infinitely better than sitting all day and occasionally attempting 10,000 steps before giving up in frustration. For seniors, this research should be liberating rather than discouraging. Focus on moving regularly within your capabilities rather than chasing an arbitrary number. Take the stairs when possible, park a bit farther away, walk to the mailbox, or simply pace while talking on the phone. These small activities add up and provide real health benefits. The key is to find sustainable ways to include more movement in your daily routine. Whether that's 3,000 steps or 8,000 steps, what matters is that you're moving more today than you were yesterday, and that you can maintain this activity level consistently over time. Don't let the 10,000 steps myth discourage you from the profound health benefits that come from any increase in physical activity. But while you're adding more movement to your day, you might be making another critical error that's actually more harmful than not exercising at all. The sixth myth involves something you're probably doing right now. Many people may believe that if you exercise for 30 minutes a day, you can sit for the remaining 23.5 hours without consequences. This idea has convinced too many older adults that their daily workout session gives them a free pass to remain sedentary for the rest of their day. Now here's where Lieberman's insights get really interesting. The problem isn't sitting itself, it's sitting continuously without interruption. Every animal species sits, including humans. What his observations of hunter-gatherers and traditional farmers in Africa show is that they actually sit about as much as people in Western societies. The crucial difference lies in how they sit. He found that these populations typically stand up and move around every 10 to 15 minutes, while people in developed countries often sit continuously for 40 minutes or longer at a time. Uninterrupted sitting creates a cascade of negative effects in your body that can't be completely reversed by exercising later. When you sit for extended periods, your metabolism slows down, blood sugar levels rise, and circulation becomes sluggish. Your muscles essentially go into hibernation mode, reducing their ability to process glucose and fats effectively. Here's how Lieberman explains it. Breaking up your sitting time is like restarting your body's engine every few minutes. When you stand up and move, even briefly, you activate cellular mechanisms throughout your body. Your muscles start burning glucose again, blood flow improves, and different genes get activated. Genes associated with better metabolic health and longevity. Evidence shows that people who interrupt their sitting every 10 to 15 minutes have significantly better blood sugar control, improved circulation, and better overall health markers compared to those who sit for the same total amount of time but in longer, uninterrupted periods. This means that sitting for 2 hours with brief movement breaks every 15 minutes is dramatically healthier than sitting continuously for 2 hours, even if you exercise vigorously afterward. For seniors, this is particularly important because prolonged sitting can accelerate age-related decline in muscle function, bone density, and cardiovascular health. The good news is that the movement breaks don't need to be strenuous. Simple activities work perfectly. Walking to the bathroom, making a cup of tea, checking the mail, petting your dog, or even just standing up and stretching for a minute. The key is consistency rather than intensity. Set a timer to remind yourself to stand up every 15 minutes. If you're watching television, stand up during commercial breaks or between episodes. If you're reading, mark your page every few chapters and take a brief walk around the house. This approach is especially beneficial for seniors who may have physical limitations that prevent intense exercise. Even if you can't engage in vigorous physical activity, simply breaking up your sitting time can provide substantial health benefits and help maintain your independence longer. Your body responds positively to these small, frequent movements throughout the day. You're essentially telling your metabolism to stay active and your muscles to remain engaged, rather than allowing them to shut down for hours at a time. But there's one more myth that's preventing seniors from addressing a common and painful problem naturally, leading them to rely on products that only mask symptoms rather than solve the underlying issue. The seventh and final myth has trapped countless seniors in a cycle of dependency that actually makes their foot problems worse over time. A lot of seniors I met thought that orthotic inserts or supportive shoes are the primary solution for foot pain like plantar fasciitis. While these products might provide temporary relief, they're addressing the symptoms rather than solving the underlying problem, and they may actually be preventing your recovery. What Lieberman calls this is a mismatch disease, a condition that's more common or severe in modern society because our bodies haven't fully adapted to our current lifestyle. He explains that the root cause of most foot pain isn't wear and tear from aging, it's weakness in your feet caused by years of wearing shoes that do all the work for your foot muscles. Your feet contain 4 layers of muscles specifically designed to support your arch naturally. When you constantly wear shoes with rigid soles and built-in arch support, these muscles don't have to work and gradually become weaker. It's similar to wearing a cast on a healthy arm. The muscles would atrophy from lack of use. When your foot muscles become too weak to properly support your arch, the plantar fascia, a thick band of tissue running along the bottom of your foot, has to work overtime. This overuse leads to inflammation and pain. Orthotic inserts work by propping up your arch artificially, which reduces the immediate strain on your plantar fascia and temporarily relieves pain. However, Lieberman describes this approach as evolutionary mismatch treatment, treating the symptoms of a modern problem rather than addressing its root cause. By continuing to support your arch artificially, you're preventing your foot muscles from getting stronger and maintaining the very weakness that caused the problem in the first place. What Lieberman found works best is strengthening your feet naturally. This involves specific exercises designed to rebuild the strength in your foot muscles. Simple exercises like foot doming, where you create an arch by pressing your toes down while lifting the middle of your foot, can gradually restore your natural arch support. Additionally, he recommends spending more time barefoot or wearing minimalist shoes without rigid soles or arch support, which forces your foot muscles to work harder and become stronger. Many seniors discover that transitioning to more flexible footwear and performing foot strengthening exercises eliminates their foot pain permanently rather than just masking it. This transition requires patience and gradual progression. Your feet have likely been weakened over decades, so rebuilding their strength takes time. Start by going barefoot for short periods each day, gradually increasing the duration as your feet adapt. Incorporate foot exercises into your daily routine and consider minimalist shoes for walking. The temporary discomfort of allowing your feet to work harder is an investment in long-term foot health. While supportive shoes and orthotics might feel more comfortable initially, they maintain the weakness that created your problems. By choosing short-term challenge over long-term dependence, you can build naturally strong, pain-free feet that will serve you well for years to come. And that is also our final myth in this video. By understanding these 7 science-backed truths from Dr. Lieberman's research, you now have the knowledge to reclaim your vitality and age with strength. Which of these myths surprised you most, and which health change will you implement first? Share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more evidence-based health insights.